And the video that I shoot, it's just for you.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't give this
Hey,
to anybody else.
You can put it on TikTok.
Yeah. So see, you tried to do it.
One thing I will do, you can see there's places where I had settling.
And
I have jacks on it, but what I would do is before you came, I would get myself more womanized and I'd make those permanent. So if you wanted to close them in, you could. That's entirely up to you. Okay. So you can see the basic construction is there's two big ass I-beams. And then the joists go on top of them, and then to hold them up, there's these ones I think every 12 to 16 feet. So you're only on your belly under those, and the rest of them.
Yeah, see, so there's your French drain.
Well,
part of it.
Yeah, I'm
looks
sure.
like it had a sack on it at one point, and it's above grade, so you're not
getting anything
draining.
Yeah. Well, as you can see, here the low point was supposed to be where the sump pump is back here.
Okay.
And now, because it's not really the low point, I hardly ever hear it run. Although I do come down here and test it.
Yeah, this should be kicking on enough more frequent. When's the last time you had these things cleaned?
5 to 7 years, maybe. You actually think duct cleaning does stuff?
Yes, sir.
Really? I always wondered.
Yeah, well, you look at every year as a layer. Standing water over here.
Yeah, well, and it's going to get worse the further you get.
Man, the ground is hard too.
Yep.
I almost feel like I want to climb over the beam.
You want to what?
I almost feel like it'd be easier to go over the beams. So you're missing the shims under that guy.
And what?
You're missing your shims under this. There's no shims under that beam.
Oh yeah. Yep. Well, it may have been because I might have actually been high there and been okay with it going a little low.
Yeah, there's just water all over on top of the barrier.
But it does look like, by and large, things run.
Yeah, so it looks like right here you also lifted it up off of the block.
Okay. Well, actually, you know what happened? The block wall about, let's say 10 years ago, we heard raccoons down here, and we looked under the deck, and the wall actually rolled. So that's when we added these beams that go across.
Okay.
And
so what's the deal with this? This pipe.
There's a drain in the front of the house, and this takes it under the house and out into the yard.
So the water's coming through this, and
yep.
So from the front and going to the back.
Correct.
Huh.
Actually, this is the furthest I've been in a year or two under here, and it's not as bad as I thought. I think it's going to get worse.
Yeah, it's definitely a mess. It looks like, okay, you got that taped off. I don't want to crawl in the water.
And you'd mentioned something about the cold air returns acting as a dehumidifier.
Yeah, you're far away from that right now. Where's your cold air return?
I have no idea.
I'm gonna go uphill a little bit. So I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna go up that way.
Okay, you probably can't go through right there.
Oh, watch your head.
Yeah. And all this old. I want to think this is not the current landline phone, but it could be.
I'm gonna sneak right here under this zip tie.
Okay.
There you go. Oh my goodness. Such an even.
That's nowhere near flat, is it?
No, there's. That water does not look friendly.
No. Can you see all the way to that wall?
Yeah, I can see the wall.
I was just
I
wondering
wonder what this is.
whether the French drains look like they're
Well,
they're clay like you predicted.
you can't see the drain itself. I just see water, but there's a piece of clay drain tile right there.
Okay, yeah, that's.
And you're not getting around there.
Yeah.
Well, this is
Well, you know.
this is a oh snap.
Yeah.
Let me turn this off.
Well, that was sort of why I was thinking that, you know.
What's up, buddy? No, man, I'm talking to you. Yeah. Yeah, so good job. You're filling the trenches. That's the way to do it right there. We'll have to pull that dirt down around here, but no, that's good. This looks so much better than it did. Yeah, it's great. Now you can work in this place, dude. It doesn't, I mean, it's still wet, but it doesn't look as bad, you know? So if you can see.
I'm painting the color down here, but this is 50 right here.
No, I believe it. So we got a lot of water over here. We gotta get that. Yeah. It already looks like a completely different crawl space. Yeah. Looking good on you, bro. Good? Yeah.
That's good. This water here was a lot of water up to those trucks up to the
Well, I think what's going on is,
oh, well, you got a nice bright light there, buddy.
yeah, I think what's going on is he's dumping the rust from the filter down here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
This water's still coming from back over there.
Yeah, we might have to add some more drainage. This is so much different.
Yeah. Yeah, I got through over there.
I wouldn't go too crazy on that trench teaser.
just want to get all that water out of there.
Yeah, because you're gonna, what you probably should have done was done across the wall.
Huh?
Should have probably took it down the wall like it's gotta go instead of this extra trench. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Should have started your French drain.
Do you want me to do that on the wall?
It's gonna be better than this because all you gotta do, you gotta get down there and that's already part of your drain.
Right over there.
This, yeah, this we're probably gonna fill it in.
I want to get all that water over there.
Yeah, no, dude, this is already 100 times drier than it was.
And that's a lot to say another time. Yeah, but that, when I busted that yesterday with the shovel,
Yeah.
it came down like something.
That's how a lot of it was. Oh yeah, this looks awful. Yeah, then I had to get all that crap cleaned out.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I had to widen that up because it was already.
Alright, well, I'm not going to be able to determine what we need yet until that's done. So what is this?
Huh?
There's a drainage right there.
I don't know where it leads to.
So this is that Franco that's busted. And this is his, that's the water line is right here. Next to that line is in pretty bad shape. So I think every time that thing cooks down, it's leaking. That's why all this rust is right here.
Oh, that guy?
I think so.
Something was behind it.
Huh? Yeah, well, this is also, all right, so we have no flow right here.
It's like that all the way down. So there was going to be water here, but there was. Well, we got 2 full threads of pea gravel back there now.
All right, so when you're putting the pea stone in, you only put in about an inch.
An inch of pea stone?
Well, maybe not even an inch, just enough to cover the ground.
Okay.
See, there's water building up right there, so you can knock this down just a tad bit right here to bring that flow.
There's all that around. Took to me last year when I was fit here.
So that came down right there. That jack.
Never gonna be loose.
Alright, well we're gonna have to, we'll figure out something and get him.
Because we dropped the full
Set up with
insulation,
that.
little bumpers not loose.
Looks a lot better. A little bit of a hump right there. That's alright. Probably pretty hard ground.
It was.
Yes, the doctor was calling me. So Alex isn't screwing me over. Yeah, I hope he's not.
Oh, the doctor?
Yeah. Yeah, see, it really should have a level in this trench to see what it's doing. What's that board at the wall? Does that come down? That board up there on the walls that come down? And this is so much drier than what it was.
Trying to pull this right over.
All right, so this, you're gonna have to pull this. You don't want this low spot right here. Yeah, because what's gonna happen is that's gonna hold water. Yep, so we have to make it as flat as possible. If anything, we want it going towards the trench. Yep. Yeah, get the rest of that trash out of there too. Yeah, you guys are gonna want to get the rest of that trash out of there too. Yeah, you're gonna want to. Yeah. Well, that's fine. You don't have this part. You really didn't have to come up any higher because see the problem is you got a hole right here. So I mean, this is a low spot. You got to keep in mind that all this stuff it has to be as flat as possible. And if there's any bit of a grade, we want it to go towards the hole. So what I would do, you're going to start with your drainage back in this hole. Let me pause this. Morning guys, welcome to the Dr. Crawl Space. I just want to give you an update on the progress of the work. I've been on this job for quite some time. There's quite a bit of work that needs to get done. And we just wanted to show you where we're at right now. They will be pouring a small footing for a power post to upraise the steel beam. Let's just go down in here. This is where we're going to be putting the base to support this steel beam. Just to give you a look from the other side. As you can see, it is not touching the wall. When you put a level on it, it's got a 1/4 inch drop, and we got to put a steel door in it. And you see this mortar joint, the top of that block, you can't even see. You're probably looking at about that much of a drop, versus on this side, it's the top of the block. Look at a level. As you can see, not perfectly level. It looks like there's about a 1/4 inch drop, but moving on. We had the pressure tank removed and we went with a smaller system. That big tank was replaced with this guy right here. Adams Well did this. They did a fantastic job. There's the controller. Customer says they have better water pressure. Very happy. Okay, so as you can see, we have some of the liner up. We have new ductwork and a few runs. We've installed lights. Steel beams are a pain to get over. They also lifted the beam up and they had a bunch of
boards there, and these cement blocks, which, you know, that one broke with some steel shims. This wall right here, we will not be insulating this wall because on the other side of this wall there is a greenhouse. That greenhouse is heated and maintains a temperature of 60 degrees all year, so we're not going to insulate this wall right here. We will, however, be running vapor barrier. I'm noticing there is signs of dampness, so we're going to have to address that. As you can see, we have that wrapped. We still have to wrap these round pillars. That post is going to be removed. Looking pretty neat. Still need to wipe everything down. This has been a pretty extensive process. As you can see, the insulation had started back up right here, so we don't have any insulation that way. And we started insulating from here down the rest of the wall. This is where the end of the greenhouse is, and this is again outside. So we have to insulate this as well. There's another new stuff that we added. Flex run. Alright, it seems like we got a little bit of a issue with this insulation right here. So we got one of the guys, you know, I told him, you know, when we go around steel beams and all that, we want to have a couple of inches on each side, that way we can attach our liner. And he went ahead and did the same thing right here. So we actually have to re-put insulation right there. We're going to take it all the way to that line set, and what we're going to end up doing right here is actually wrapping the line set with the material, and that insulation is going to be complete right there. There's no reason for that to have a gap.
You want to show them how
No, this is an update. This isn't your training video. I gotta edit that because you wanted to say something. As you can see, we have a lot of obstacles right here. A lot of wiring. We got plumbing, major electrical, so this is going to be a difficult wall. Alright, so up. Always leave an overlap. That way it meets. Okay, we got water in here. There's water in here, so we're going to have to address this. This is the small room. Everything is looking good. That's your update. Hey, as we were working on supporting these steel beams, there is nothing under them. We noticed that there was some water coming in through this cement pad. So it turns out on the other side of this wall is actually a deck. So we got some mortar joints to fix. We're just gonna, rapid set this, and then what we did right here is I chiseled off all the concrete that they had. And I actually chiseled out a trench to allow the water to flow into our French drain system. So we're going to clean all this up, and then we're going to put a piece of plastic down, and we're going to push pin the plastic just to hold it. Just a clear plastic, that way when we put our 90 mil on, our 90 mil is not laying in the swap. This is the gravity drain system. As you can see, this customer has a high water table. And what we have here, there is no sub pump under this house. The French drain is just coming right out. It's a little bit of a mess because of the snow, but we even came and dug the ditch out better all the way down to the lake, and the water is just flowing. I would say we're probably 2 to 3 gallons per minute on this job. It's over anyway. I did leave some extra tape down here for you, Dan. In case some dummy messed it up and you gotta throw a piece of tape down. what, that water sure stinks. I said that water sure stinks. The water
Oh, in that
in the
trench.
trench.